Thanks so much, Laura. Welcome back upstairs. We are now joined by 3 students who can consider themselves our really Irish students. We're here in hour 6 now of Notre Dame Day, and we are thrilled to introduce the real Fighting Irish of Notre Dame. Eoghan is in the middle, Luke, and Jack. I have to introduce you that way because that's how I was introduced, and I can't keep it straight otherwise. But we're going to start on this end, mix things up. Why don't you guys tell us a little bit about yourselves? We'll start with the name, repeat it so that we can keep straight who everybody is, and then where you're from in Ireland and what dorm you're in now.
Okay, my name is Luke Muldoon, and I'm from Donegal in Ireland. That's way up north. And I moved to the Caribbean when I was like 13, but I still go back every summer, and my house is still there, and I go back all the time. And
it's a little warmer there.
Oh, much warmer. It's very different, yeah. And I came here, and I'm in Zam with the other fellas.
All right.
Hey, I'm Eoghan. That's Eoghan for the second time.
Thank you for clarifying. I appreciate it.
I'm a sophomore here, physics major. I live in Zam as well. All 3 of us live in Zam.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Yeah. I swam in high school and tried it out here for a little bit. Found it too taxing on my time.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
With a lot of other kind of things
There's
going on.
There's a lot of fun to be had outside of that pool.
Yeah. I did boxing this year. That's a brief summary on me.
All right.
I'm Jack. I'm a sophomore too, accounting and economics major, and we're roommates, so we both live in Zam together.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, there's not much more to it.
All right, fantastic. Well, we'll start. We'll direct these questions now that we all know your names. I can direct them exactly where they need to go. Eoghan, tell me a little bit about how you're going to have to speak for all 3 of you. No pressure or anything. But most students, when they're looking at college options, they don't look across international waters. What inspired you to come to Notre Dame?
Well, I feel like there were several reasons actually. First of all, I feel like the standard of education on offer here in the U.S., but particularly in Notre Dame, is on a standard which we cannot really find in Ireland. I mean, we do have good colleges, but the standard of education on offer here is really good. Secondly, there was obviously the whole kind of sense of adventure and getting away and kind of breaking the status quo. A lot of my friends went to the same maybe 3 or 4 colleges, so I feel like I was kind of doing something different, I guess. And also, I'm pretty far away from my parents right now, so that also adds to the whole adventure
aspect. It's harder to get in trouble. Right? It certainly is when you're across an ocean. Yeah. Luke, is it weird to tell your friends back home you're cheering for the Fighting Irish?
Yeah, so when I tell them I'm going for the Fighting Irish and stuff, they're like, well, you're from Ireland, but and sometimes I don't know what the Fighting Irish is, but generally the consensus is that the Fighting Irish, being at the school as it is, it's quite famous, Notre Dame, and especially that they played football in Dublin and everything. And so when you actually say that you do go and play or you go to the school, then they're like, oh wow, it's fantastic and stuff, and they're definitely on par with the Fighting Irish because they're Irish and we're, yeah, so.
I had to actually go to that football game in Dublin a few years back,
really?
And it was incredible. And the people of Ireland were so unbelievably welcoming to us. It was so cool. Yeah. Jack, what do you tell your friends back home about the Notre Dame experience? What's the real highlight for you to talk about?
My biggest highlight here is probably life in my dorm. I love the community we have in Zam, and I think Eoghan lived in Keele his freshman year. I pulled him in, and then when I talked to Luke before he kind of decided to come here, and said, if you come here, I'll pull you into Zam, because he stayed with us on his visit, and I think I love it. It's a great community, and it definitely made the transition in a lot easier, because making the decision to come to America, it's a big decision, and then coming to the Fighting Irish, it's an Irish Catholic school, so that makes it a little easier, but having that kind of ready-made community where you go in and there's kind of a group there and everybody's accepting, it definitely made my transition a lot easier. So that's been a big highlight for me, and I think I have a lot of fun in Zam too. So I definitely have some good stories to tell people back home.
No zombie has ever been for a lack of stories, that's for sure. Oh, and anything you miss about Notre Dame, about Ireland?
Yeah, no, there's a lot I miss. Certainly number one is my friends, and I think, yeah, I mean, obviously, the relationships I built growing up, having to leave all of them. At the same time, I feel like a lot of my friends did have to kind of part ways when they did go to college, but I guess mine was just more of an abrupt and almost final kind of change. You know what I mean?
And have you decided how final it's going to be? Will you stay here after college, or are you planning on going
Oh,
back home?
I've no idea what I'm gonna do. I am 2 years in and still none the wiser,
I
unfortunately.
think I changed my major 6 times, and the 6th one didn't come until junior year, so you got lots of time, no worries. Luke, any big differences between American students and Irish students?
So, not to like rag on anyone, but like I think the sense of
But
humor,
do it anyway.
the sense of humor is just a wee bit different here, and it's just, you know, I can joke with these lads like differently than I can with like some of my American friends sometimes, but honestly, it's just like a different culture, and then like just having a great experience with like just everyone really is just like having fun, because like it gets boring with them, so you just have to be with the Americans sometimes.
All right, well, thanks so much. We'll leave it on that
problem.
note. We appreciate your time here tonight and staying up so late into the morning hours with us. You guys are great for doing that, and we're going to send it
thank you.
downstairs to Laura.
Thank you.